Good afternoon here from Alton Towers Resort, where today I'm going to be showing you what it's like to have Fastrack here, and is it worth it, and what package I've got. Obviously there's 4 different packages: the bronze, the silver, the gold and the platinum. I have the silver Fastrack. I'll tell you at the end of the vlog, is it worth it for money? I'm actually going to show you how I got my Fastrack. Now, about a month ago I was riding Oblivion and I got evacuated off the brake run, so I got free Fastrack for whenever, and today it's quite busy. Most queues are over now, so today it's perfect. The sun is shining, 25 degrees. We're going to see if Fastrack is worth it. Now with the silver Fastrack you get the Smiler, Oblivion, Rita, 13, Galactica and Wickerman. So I'm going to head around the park and just show you the Fastracks. Is it worth it? Is it quicker than the main queue? And just see, is it value for money? Now I've got mine for free, but if you're paying for Fastrack it's like 60 quid for most. But I'll see how if it actually is value for money. Thinking to head up to Dark Forest first, of course, for Rita and 13. I was there both for about an hour right now during the Fastrack queue. See how long it is. I think Oblivion's down at the moment, so probably head there later for the Smiler in Oblivion, and then obviously do Galactica and Wickerman whenever. Also going to be vlogging around the park. Probably going to see all the mine tools and Darkest Depths and the little Scarefest construction update, and just get the general atmosphere of a near summer holidays. I mean, we're in June now, end of June. School trip season is nearly soon, and so it's going to be busy. And I'll give you some top tips if you're visiting soon. Gardens of Alton Towers are absolutely magnificent. I mean, where else in a theme park would you see these? There's anywhere. I mean, obviously at Thorpe Park you've got sunken gardens next to stuff, and it's nowhere near as nice as the gardens here at Alton Towers. Just thought I'd also mention while I'm making my way down to my first ride, that if you have the Fastrack tickets, you will either have it on my phone like I do, where you have a QR code and it'll just get scanned, or you'll have to go to guest services and collect a ticket, and then that can be scanned by the ride hosts at the station to the ride. I'm just making my way to 13 and it's just closed as I was making my way to the entrance. But we're going to have a ride on Rita here. Advertised coming on a 50-minute queue, so this can be perfect for my Fastrack. Obviously you can see the queue all down there, it looks quite busy. So I'm going to use my Fastrack and see how long it takes. So then you join me here from Oblivion. Unfortunately Oblivion is actually closed, same with Rita and 13. Whilst I was in the Rita Fastrack queue, the ride did go down, so I decided to leave and come down to X Sector. Oblivion is closed, doesn't seem to be open anytime soon, but I'm going to try the Smiler. That's currently on a 60-minute queue, and luckily with the Smiler it's the only coaster at Alton Towers with a single rider queue, which means you'll be split from your party and you'll be filling the empty seats, and usually that means it will mean the queue time is a lot lower than it actually is. So let's go and try the Fastrack queue for the Smiler. Came off the Smiley using my Fastrack, and I waited about 20 minutes, so pretty good the Fastrack is. I got both free, so a bit rough, but it was smoother than expected. If you want to check out my reviews for roller coasters in more detail, check out my Alton Towers vlog, which I filmed last month. But the Smiler running good. The Fastrack queue moving quite quick. Definitely quicker than the single rider queue in my opinion. Oblivion's still shut, but Rita and 13 are reopened, so I'm going to head back down to the Dark Forest and use my Fastrack. So then back into Dark Forest here. Gonna have a ride on 13 first and then check out the Rita Fastrack queue. Currently advertised at a 65-minute queue. I feel like this Fastrack is definitely worth it for a busy day like today. Wouldn't want to wait in 65 minutes for 13. So then just came off 13, the Parks 2010 Intamin Psycho Coaster. Good ride, row 2, very smooth, and I got some airtime. Loop Theme Park Thrills on YouTube. I was going to go on Rita next, but unfortunately the ride went down when I was on 13. Obviously you can see the lights there on red, but it's not launched, so unfortunately won't be getting on Rita at the moment. Oblivion's still closed, so else I would have gone to do that. I think I'm just going to go over to Galactica and try and get on the B&M flying coaster. So then, change of plan here. I'm actually going to head over to Oblivion because that is just reopened on a 20-minute queue. Still use my Fastrack, of course, but I'll probably go around and have another go. Yeah, I was just walking actually across the bridge of the gardens to Galactica, and then I noticed Oblivion was open, so I'm going to do Oblivion, see if Rita opens, and then I'll probably head down to Galactica and Wicker Man. I might as well go and put a Scarefest construction update in. This speaker has been put up and all the lights are in place. I'm presuming that is for the Altonville Mine Tours and Tiniest event, which was new for last year here at Scarefest. So I'm presuming that's coming back then. The gate down there is closed now, so I feel like that is confirmed that we are going to be seeing Altonville Mine Tours return. And just by the towers we can see the chainsaw finale like last season being put in place, and if I go back over there I probably will show you. Just a quick Scarefest construction update. I will be here at the event, and I will make sure to film a vlog. That's all there is to see at the moment, so stay tuned. Gonna go on Oblivion now, just over here. I've actually been on it twice today already. I was here this morning and decided to film this afternoon. I also had 2 rides on Nemesis this morning, and got a back row, so that was very nice. 20-minute queue for Oblivion. See how long it is in the Fastrack queue. So then just came off Oblivion, the world's first vertical drop roller coaster, opened back in 1998. At the back row, end seat, very intense. But yeah, so the Fastrack then, walk on I think. Well, yeah, it was walk on. Very good operations from the Oblivion team, and also it was only on a 20-minute queue. It's now actually 40 minutes, so that's probably why the operations are quite good then. Rita has opened since I came off of Oblivion, so I'm going to try and risk it, because obviously that's 3 times I've tried to do Oblivion, not Oblivion, sorry, Rita, and it hasn't opened. So I'm going to head back over to Dark Forest and maybe we'll get on Rita and then eventually go down to Wickerman and Galactica. So then, as I'm making my way over to Rita, I might as well check out the Scarefest construction. God, that hill is very, very big. I'm out of breath. But you can see these banners up with the Alton Towers logo blocking the way to Altonville Mine Tours. You can see there is the chainsaw finale as you run out. That's all you can pretty much see. It's all got drapes in, so you can't actually see into the finale. You got some theme in there, wicker basket and some bricks. So that's it with the maze, or is that just the towers itself? Probably gonna say towers. Obviously you used to have some species run over here, come out that door, over the bridge here, into the chainsaw finale. It's absolutely great time Scarefest is. I really enjoyed Fright Nights last year. Hopefully Scarefest can be just as good. Let's go to Rita, the 2005 Intamin Accelerator roller coaster. Hopefully it doesn't break down this time. Third time lucky. So then just came off Rita for the first time this afternoon. I haven't done it in a while in the afternoon. It's really warmed up. Got row 2, so it wasn't the most roughest coaster I've ever been on. But definitely coming into the break run it was very rough and uncomfortable on the shoulders. If you watched my last Alton Towers vlog and my 4-part vlog, you would know that I absolutely love Stealth. And Stealth is definitely a lot better than Rita in my opinion. But it's always a must when I come here to Alton Towers. Just behind me is Hex, the Legend of the Towers, which is still closed for the 2024 season. I'm not sure when that's going to reopen, hopefully soon. I've done 4 out of 6 of the Fastrack now, so I just need to do Galactica and Wickerman. They're going to head up to Forbidden Valley and do Galactica, but I'm also going to get an update on Congo of Rapids, as that is shut at the moment. I'm not sure why it's been shut all day, and also Battle Galleons, which is a real shame, especially when the weather is quite warm. So then on a hot summer's day you can always cool off on a water ride, but unfortunately the Congo River Rapids is not available at the moment. It's currently very still, the water, and the boats are over there not moving. It's being closed all day. And when I was walking past Battle Galleons, that was actually open, so luckily we do have at least one water ride. With a park of this scale, it definitely needs more than one water ride, because obviously if the Congo River Rapids is shut, the main water ride here at Towers, it's going to affect the rest of the park, and it definitely needs to be open, ready for the summer, because it's absolutely boiling today. It's 25 degrees. We need water rides back in action. On the positive though, it does look like the trough has been cleaned. I haven't actually been on the rapids this year. I have been on the Rumble Rapids down at Thorpe Park, but not the rapids here at Alton Towers. So hopefully they can get whatever is wrong with it sorted again, so it can reopen to the public. Go actually did return the waterfalls back to the Congo River Rapids. They just added a lot more to the ride. Hopefully the ride will reopen soon and the waterfalls can operate again. Because it's just very silent at the moment. No action going on. Walking into Gloomy Wood then, as I'm making my way up to Forbidden Valley. Might as well gonna have a ride on the Curse Autumn Manor. Fantastic ride this is. One of my favourites in the park. Had a ride on it this morning and Jesus, they just flew out the bush. Had a ride on it this morning and the trommel tunnel was broken, so hopefully they can fix that for this afternoon. Yeah, so about an hour and a half until the day ends here. Just gonna have a quick ride on the coast of Manor, and then I'll make my way up to River Valley to get on Galactica, and probably finish the day. Probably get a ride on Nemesis Reborn, and then get a ride on Wickerman to finish the day. Oh, but I absolutely love the Cursoe Manor. Such great theme, and this is better than Jewel in my opinion. Down here by Galactica, as you can see, the queue time is at 30 minutes, so I'm going to use my Fastrack and see how long it takes. Not usually the best operations on this B&M Flyer, but hopefully it's not going to be too bad, and I'll get some off-road footage for you.
Go through and deposit any loose articles in the case. Hello, and on behalf of Galactica, welcome to a journey beyond your imagination. You are about to become space pioneers. Using shortcuts through space called wormholes, you are going to leapfrog across 3 galaxies to see the... Your journey to the launch portal will take just under a minute. Then, in a split second, you will be in space. Make sure you look down to see Earth. It's quite a sight from up there. Your first stop is a mysterious place that we call Sector 12. It's an area of deep space.
Just came off Galactica then, the B&M flying roller coaster here at Alton Towers. Now, very smooth and very intense. In terms of the Fastrack, we were straight into the station number 1 that was. But yeah, on both the turns it was sort of juttering from side to side, the crafts first. I'm not sure what that is. Hopefully you can get it sorted out. But good ride, gonna head on to Nemesis Reborn now. So then just came off a back right row on Nemesis Reborn, and that was incredibly intense, so smooth. It had a little bit of a rattle at the back, but that was absolutely insane. For a 5 o'clock ride on the back row. Absolutely incredible. What a ride Nemesis Reborn is. I would go around and have another go. We have got about 40 minutes till park close. We're going to head to Wickerman to use my final Fastrack. So I'll see you down in Mutiny Bay, but what a ride that was. Back row Nemesis. I've had 2 back rows today now. just came off Wickham and the Parks 2018 GCI wooden roller coaster. What an amazing ride that was. Got a row 4, amazing airtime, flying around the track at 6 PM this evening. Just want to talk about the Fastrack straight in, no waiting about whatsoever, and that leads me to my final point about this Fastrack. Is it worth it? From my experience, I could definitely see why it would be worth it. Obviously I got mine for free. Even if I was paid, I could still see it was worth it, because you guarantee to get on all the rides. Yes, it may be a bit extra on top of park admission, but I think it's worth it in my opinion. Well, if I had the chance, would I use it again? Definitely. I've used the Fastrack at Thorpe Park. I've stayed in the Alton Towers. Absolutely love that. And this today has been fantastic. The whole day's been great. I was getting 2 back rows on Nemesis, and that ride on Wickham and then was absolutely fantastic. What an amazing day. I'm sure to be back here vlogging soon. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you follow my Instagram, LutheBot Thrills. Might be Luke. Goodbye.